guys, my name's Cassidy. My partner's Chris. He's in the back with the hat. The one closest. Anyway, I learned that he was like a really dynamic person, and he's really outgoing, likes to try new things. So here's a little bit of basics. He was born in Queens Creek, Arizona, which is about an hour outside of Phoenix, just to put it in perspective. His favorite color is red, and like I said before, he's very outgoing and likes to try new things. He told me that his major right now is undecided, but he thinks it'd be really cool to be a food critic because you get to get paid for eating food and then talking about the food that you eat. He also loves old cars. He said he's owned 4 cars since he was 15. That's crazy because I'm 18 and I haven't owned one. So he described his constant as hanging out with friends and like having a good time. He also said he hates cats, so naturally I included a picture of a cat. He also loves traveling. He said he's been to Utah and Washington and California. He said he takes like spontaneous trips with his friends to California all the time. He also loves the beach. One of his things on his bucket list is going snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef. He also wants to go to the Alps, and he wants to go throughout Europe, not only visiting like major cities and stuff, but also the small villages to get more of like a cultural aspect. He's also a really athletic guy. He pitches for the Clark baseball team. He said he's been playing baseball his whole life. He also plays football. He's been playing football since 6th grade. He played outside linebacker and right guard. He said his senior year, his team won the state championship for football. He also likes snowboarding and BMX biking racing and stuff, which leads me to the next thing. He told me about this one time when he was riding his bike to go meet his friends, and he was riding through a middle school parking lot, and there were like 2 parking posts and a chain between them, and he didn't see the chain, and the chain hit him in the neck and knocked him off his bike, and he hit his head on the curb, and he blacked out. And then when he woke up, he called his uncle, and his uncle came and saved him, called the ambulance, and when the ambulance came, they put him on the stretcher, and they told him they were gonna have to helicopter him to the nearest hospital, and he's afraid of heights. So, not only is he strapped down to the stretcher, his head is bleeding, but he's also how many feet up in the air. That would be terrifying. When he got to the hospital, they said he had a fractured skull. He had to get 37 staples in his head. They kept trying to push like therapy on him, like pet therapy on him, and he was like, no, I just want to lay here and watch TV, like leave me alone. And then after he healed and everything, it resulted in bad headaches for a couple of years, which is figured because he fractured his skull. But he said he's fine now, and he still loves biking. So that's a little bit